Guys, Bitcoin is preparing for a major move in the price. We are going to see firework in the Bitcoin price very soon, guys. We already have seen a breakout in the momentum indicator where we have been talking about and actually been preparing for in the past couple of days. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Sharon. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, guys, let's jump into the Bitcoin price action. But before we are zooming in right here on the Bitcoin price, let's take with every single one of us 1 single minute. Scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. Guys, that is very much appreciated. And for every single one of you who hasn't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. So guys, let's have a look at the Bitcoin price action. And yeah, let's start with the structure of the price. And we are right now seeing, Bitcoin clearly in a nice uptrend, right? We are right now forming a rising wedge pattern with a uptrending resistance, uptrending support in a narrowing pattern, right? These two lines are getting squeezed together slowly, and we can see that lately Bitcoin got a bounce off from the support. And right now we actually broke above a very important resistance level, which is the 78.60% Fibonacci level, measured from the top right here till the bottom right there. We broke above that level right here. And yeah, I've said that in my previous videos as well. As long as this level is flipping into support, this is going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, and we could be seeing a nice bounce off from this, especially when we have a look at the momentum indicator, guys. Because if we have a look at the MACD and the RSI, then we can see that we broke above the declining resistance right here on the RSI, right here. And on the MACD, it looks like we can break that declining resistance at any moment, which means that in the shorter term time frame, we can expect bullish momentum in the price of Bitcoin, which can help with the Bitcoin price to push it to higher levels, even start a new rally, right? And another thing we have been talking about, let me get rid of the momentum indicators, let me also get rid of this one, is the Bollinger Bands on Bitcoin. So let me bring out the Bollinger Bands, which is normally showing whether Bitcoin is or whether a asset is preparing for a breakout. So basically it's showing the volatility, and normally when the volatility is going down to low levels, it means that we could be seeing, or that the certain asset is preparing for a huge breakout. And if we check this Bollinger Band width, then we can see right here on the daily time frame, the Bollinger Bands actually getting squeezed together, which is something something remarkable, because right here you can see that the Bollinger Bands were not that squeezed together as right here. And from here we've already seen a major rally. So to check that width in a different chart, you can go to indicators and you can select the Bollinger Band width right here. And if we have a look at the indicator below, then we can see that the more wider the Bollinger Bands are, right, the higher this line actually is. So we could actually disable these Bollinger Bands and just have a look at the Bollinger Band width, because most of the time that is why we are using this indicator. Some people use it as well as resistance, because you can see right here, price is getting rejected, or when the price is shooting out of the Bollinger Bands, that can be a certain signal too. But yeah, right here we can just see that on the daily time frame, the volatility right here is went super low, with Bitcoin moving sideways, and we have seen a lot of liquidity going into altcoins, right? Because when Bitcoin is moving sideways, guys, the liquidity of the general crypto markets is being spread, because people want to speculate on different coins to get these gains which they normally get with Bitcoin. But because Bitcoin is taking a breather, is moving sideways, we see that speculation going on in the other projects. But if we were to draw a horizontal line right here on the amount of volatility or the width of the Bollinger Bands, then we can see that the last time we were at these levels, guys, that was actually slightly right before before this major rally in the Bitcoin price. That was right here when Bitcoin was consolidating. And the interesting thing right here, guys, is that if we bring out the relative strength index, so guys, when we bring out the relative strength index for this period as well, we can see something similar as we are seeing right now. We had a declining resistance, the RSI is actually moving downwards while the price is moving sideways. These are typical signs of consolidation, right? Where the price is actually moving sideways. We are seeing accumulation going on, and the RSI is resetting to prepare for the next rally. That is something we've seen right here when the Bollinger Bands were at these levels, but also something, we are seeing right now. And here we have seen the breakout, which caused this massive rally in the Bitcoin price, and right now we are seeing the breakout as well. So guys, all in all, this is extremely bullish for Bitcoin, and it looks like that Bitcoin just wants to see, wants to start a new rally to the upside. However, guys, there are some levels I want you to be aware of, and one signal in specific I want you to be aware of. And the first I want to start off with the signal. That is that the funding rate right now, guys, the funding rate is quite high. We have a high reading on the funding rate right now. It is a daily 0.3915, and that normally indicates, or actually this funding rate indicates, that the majority of the traders right now are long. And when that ratio is in balance, so when the, let's say 90% of the people are long and 10% is short, then that can cause actually volatility in the price to the downside. So that is something you have to be careful about. If you are in leveraged long positions, then make sure you use a lower leverage, because it is possible that we are going to see a wick to the downside, sell wick, due to the fact that we are going to see shakeout of these huge amount of long positions that are open right now, which is creating this imbalance in the funding rate. Then, guys, when we have a look at the structure of the price, then I think a very interesting level, and I think a level which most likely will cause a lot of resistance above us, is the level of approximately 68,000 US dollars. If we have a look at the uptrending resistance right here, and we bring out the Fibonacci extension tool, then we can see that the Fibonacci extension at 161.80 is at approximately 68,000. It's 67,700, which is converging right here with this resistance. But as you see, as further we are going in this pattern, the higher that resistance would be. So right now that resistance would be at approximately, give or take, 68,000 US dollars. So that is a level I'm watching. I would expect some selling pressure from that level. If we were to break above that level, guys, I think that definitely can start the later phases in the bull market, where we are going to see the price just completely euphoric, entering this vertical price structure like we have seen in 2017 as well. So that is something I just want to mention. Then, guys, I quickly want to have a small talk about yesterday's video. I've been pointing, or actually warning everybody of a potential correction, and like I said in yesterday's video as well, like I said in today's video, guys, I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. Everything points right now to a at least in the shorter term time frame, that Bitcoin just wants to continue to climb higher. However, it is Bitcoin, and you have to realize that there is always the possibility of a correction, of a significant correction, and that is something you need to be prepared of. At least you need to be aware of, and you need to know what you are going to do once this is happening. And what I did in yesterday's video, guys, I'm just explaining all the levels that I'm watching, and from which levels, if we were to break those, I'm expecting further or continuous move to the downside. And I think that is a positive thing, because you should not be assuming, or you should not be just leaning on one direction, leaning on one scenario in the Bitcoin price, because if you're just leaning on one scenario, sooner or later you will be disappointed. So you would always be prepared and consider other alternatives to be a successful trader. That is as well what I'm teaching in my cryptocurrency trading course. Never assume that something is going to happen. Always prepare for multiple scenarios. And in this case, I do think that in the coming months, coming weeks, we could definitely be seeing a Bitcoin correction. Because let's go to the BLX chart for a moment. So, guys, when we have a look at the BLX chart right here, then you can see that, and we bring out the Bitcoin logarithmic curves, we can see that Bitcoin is just following the plan, going towards the resistance right here, right? But the move that we have seen in Bitcoin so far is different, or the bull one that we have seen in Bitcoin so far is different than the one we have seen in 2016, 2017, and different as the one in 2013. Also different as the one in 2011, where we actually not that often look like. But yeah, if we have a look at the structure of the price right here, then we haven't seen any significant corrections, which of course in everything is possible with Bitcoin, guys. We have seen a major rally right here. We have seen corrections along the way, but the biggest corrections were approximately like 30 or slightly over 30%, and that is not like the bull market we have seen before, because this bull market we have seen corrections 40, 45, sometimes even more percent corrections, right? And this bull market was slightly different because we had a nice rally with small corrections, guys, small corrections of also like approximately 30%, and eventually we had a early blow off top. We got a 70% correction, and then we entered the next phase of the bull market where we actually made the second top. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is the bull market we are seeing right now, the rally that we are seeing right now, price structure is different than both of them, but it will not escape from corrections. We are going to see corrections along the way right here as well. It doesn't look right now that Bitcoin wants to correct in the immediate short-term time frame, because right now it looks like Bitcoin wants to just start with the next rally, right? However, guys, sooner or later we are going to see a correction, and it is important to stay open to those scenarios, right? So that's the reason why I'm pointing that out. Then, guys, let's go back to the Bitcoin chart again. And one thing I've told you in my previous videos as well is that once Bitcoin is going to see this rally, once we are breaking above this momentum indicator and breaking above the seeing a nice increase in the Bitcoin price, that most likely will come along, that liquidity from altcoins is going slightly back into Bitcoin, that the focus of the liquidity will be back in Bitcoin, because that is where the gains can be made. So let's have a look at that, guys. Let's go to the Bitcoin dominance. Let's have a look at what's happening right now in the altcoin charts, and let's go to the 4-hour time frame, because on the weekly time frame we can see it, it's still red, right? So if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we can actually see a bullish divergence right here, where the Bitcoin dominance is setting a lower low and the RSI is actually setting a higher low. And this is as well something, exactly as what we have been talking about, right? We have been seeing this low right here and the low right here in the Bitcoin dominance. This came along with a low in the RSI. I have been mentioning that multiple times, and I've said that I'm expecting the Bitcoin dominance to continue to decrease right here, and I'm expecting the RSI to do the opposite, to set higher lows, which is creating this divergence. So this could be early signs, guys, of a short-term reversal, or at least a bounce in the Bitcoin dominance, which aligns with the Bitcoin price, right? If we are seeing a breakout in the Bitcoin price, makes sense that liquidity is going back to Bitcoin, which makes that the Bitcoin dominance is going to increase. So this chart is actually aligning with the Bitcoin chart quite well. Then, guys, let's go back to the Bitcoin chart, and let's have a look at the important levels that we are watching. So right now Bitcoin is trying to push towards the previous all-time high, which is at approximately 61,700, and is as well the most important level above us. Bitcoin is trading right now approximately, we just got over 61,000. I think if we were to break above previous all-time high, guys, that is going to be a moment where we can see Bitcoin push to higher levels. We are entering price discovery again. Bitcoin is setting a new all-time high again. Might be even today, guys. Would be awesome for Bitcoin to set a new all-time high. I just myself, I think I'm going to be I'm going to watch the Bitcoin price. I'm going to be cautious right here the moment Bitcoin is reaching the level of 68,000 US dollars, because if we continue to trade in this rising wedge pattern, guys, we could be seeing Bitcoin coming back down to the support again. We could also be seeing, and these are the three scenarios that are possible, right, guys? So we could be breaking out to the upside. We could be seeing a major rally in the Bitcoin price, where Bitcoin is just pushing to 70, 80, 90,000 US dollars. We could continue for now in this rising wedge pattern. That is definitely possible. And we could also be seeing a rejection right here and could break the rising wedge pattern to the downside. I'm not saying, guys, that this is going to happen. I'm just I'm just presenting right here the potential scenarios that we might be seeing in the Bitcoin price. And one thing that I've noticed, which was quite interesting, and I'm not saying that this is bearish at all, guys, I'm just want to show you what I found, is that if you have a look at the first bull market of Bitcoin, the one in 2013 right here, then we actually topped out at in approximately middle of April, same time period we are right now, where we got eventually a 80% correction from. Guys, the only thing I want to say right here is that, yeah, right now for Bitcoin, just like with other bull markets and with other rallies, most of these rallies are based on the hype and emotions, and we cannot really hide from extreme corrections. And maybe these corrections we have seen along the way, like right here, one of like 30% approximately. Right here we have seen a correction of approximately 25%. These corrections might be like smaller corrections, and we could in the near future could be seeing a bigger correction. Like I said, guys, again, I'm not saying this is going to happen. I do say it's going to happen sooner or later. Of course, we sooner or later are going to see a bigger correction. Just make sure you are aware of that, and that is something you take into your consideration, take into account with your trading analysis. So yeah, guys, these are the levels that I'm watching. I'm expecting Bitcoin to have a nice accelerated move to the upside once we break previous all-time high. Do be careful, guys, with everybody who's trading leverage long positions because of the high funding rate right now. Be careful. I can show you quickly what I mean by that. So if we go to the, if we have a look at the funding rate indicator right here, and let me get rid of the RSI. And right now we are looking at the daily time frame. Then we can just see, like right here we have a that's the wrong. Let's go. Then guys, when we have a look at the funding rate indicator right here on the daily time frame, then we can see right here the funding rate is peaking out, high funding rate, which drives the price eventually down. Then a negative funding rate often drives the price of Bitcoin up. Then we have a positive funding rate, even a peak again, right? And that eventually drives the price down. Right here as well, peak in the funding rate, and we got a top in the price. So this is a very important indicator, guys, I think, especially for shorter term time frame. Extreme reading on the funding rate indicator. Positive is bearish, can create selling pressure. Negative is actually bullish, can create buying pressure. So this is definitely a signal that I'm taking seriously, and that's also the reason why I want to warn you, for everybody who is in leverage long positions. Do take in mind we have a high reading on the funding rate, which could cause selling pressure in the Bitcoin price. But okay, guys, that was it for today's video update. I hope you all enjoyed today's analysis, guys. If so, please make sure to scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button. That is very much appreciated. Then for every single one of you who wants to sign up for my cryptocurrency trading course, you can do that right now, still with the discount of $100. The code and website are all down below in the description. Then for all the traders out there who are already having their trading skills and want to sign up on one of these exchanges where I'm trading Bitcoin or a variety of altcoins, I have all my links, all my affiliate links down below in the pinned comments to all of these exchanges that I'm using. And if you sign up using my affiliate link, you will get an extra bonus, and you are supporting the channel with that as well. So guys, that is highly appreciated. Then for every one of you who hasn't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Then I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I will see every single one of you in the next video.